Have you ever wondered how your phone can finish your sentences, or how a chatbot can have a surprisingly human-like conversation with you? The magic behind it all is something called a large language model, or LLM. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and explore what these incredible pieces of technology are, how they work, and how they're already changing our world. So, grab your curiosity and let's dive into the fascinating universe of LLMs. First things first, what exactly is a large language model? Imagine a massive digital brain that has read almost the entire internet. Books, articles, websites, you name it. Through this process, it learns the patterns, structures, and nuances of human language. It's not just memorizing text, it's learning the relationships between words, the context of sentences, and the flow of ideas. This allows it to generate new, original text that sounds incredibly natural. It can write an email, compose a poem, summarize a long report, or even write code. Think of it as a superpowered autocomplete, but for entire thoughts and concepts, not just single words. So, how does this digital brain actually learn? It all starts with a concept called a neural network, which is loosely inspired by the structure of the human brain. These networks are made up of layers of interconnected nodes, or neurons. When we train an LLM, we feed it massive amounts of text data. As the data passes through the network, the model makes predictions, like what the next word in a sentence should be. If the prediction is wrong, it adjusts the connections between its neurons to get closer to the right answer next time. This process is repeated billions and billions of times, refining the model's understanding of language until it becomes incredibly accurate. It's a bit like learning a new skill through endless practice, but on a scale that's impossible for a human to comprehend. The real breakthrough for modern LLMs came with a special architecture called the transformer. Before the transformer, models processed text sequentially, one word at a time, which could be slow and sometimes lose context over long sentences. The transformer, however, introduced a mechanism called attention. This allows the model to weigh the importance of different words in the input text simultaneously, no matter where they are in the sentence. It can look at the entire context at once, figuring out which words are most relevant to understanding the meaning and predicting what comes next. This attention is the secret sauce that enables LLMs to handle complex language, understand subtle relationships, and generate coherent, long-form text. It's the engine that powers the remarkable capabilities we see today. Now that we have a basic idea of how they work, let's talk about the exciting part. What can LLMs actually do? The applications are exploding across almost every industry. In customer service, chatbots powered by LLMs are providing instant, 24/7 support, answering complex questions that used to require a human agent. Content creators are using them to brainstorm ideas, draft articles, and even generate scripts like this one. Programmers are getting help writing and debugging code, dramatically speeding up the development process. In the medical field, LLMs are helping researchers analyze vast amounts of scientific papers to find new connections and accelerate discoveries. They can even act as personal tutors, creative writing partners, or language translation tools that are more nuanced than ever before. We are truly just scratching the surface of what's possible. Let's look at a few more specific, real-world examples. Think about your email client suggesting entire replies to messages. That's an LLM at work, understanding the context of the email and proposing a relevant, well-phrased response. Or consider search engines. They're increasingly using LLMs to understand the intent behind your query, not just the keywords, giving you more accurate and helpful results. In education, these models can create personalized learning plans for students, adapting to their individual pace and style. For businesses, they can analyze customer feedback from reviews and social media to identify trends and improve products. From helping a lawyer draft a legal document to helping a chef create a new recipe, the practical uses of LLMs are becoming woven into the fabric of our daily personal and professional lives. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility. The development of LLMs also brings up important ethical questions. Since they learn from human-generated text on the internet, they can sometimes pick up our biases. Ensuring fairness and preventing the generation of harmful or misleading information is a massive challenge that developers are actively working on. There are also concerns about privacy, job displacement, and the potential for misuse. It's crucial that as we continue to develop and integrate this technology, we do so thoughtfully and ethically, putting up guardrails to ensure that LLMs benefit humanity as a whole. The conversation around AI ethics is just as important as the technological development itself. So, what does the future hold for large language models? We're on a trajectory of rapid advancement. The models are getting bigger, more efficient, and more capable. We're moving towards a future where interacting with technology will feel less like typing commands and more like having a natural conversation with a helpful assistant. Imagine an AI that can understand not just your words, but your tone and intent, and can help you with complex, multi-step tasks across different applications. They will likely become even more specialized, with models trained specifically for medicine, law, engineering, and the arts. The integration of LLMs with other forms of AI, like image and audio generation, will open up even more creative and powerful possibilities. From their complex neural network architecture to their transformative impact on our daily lives, large language models represent a monumental leap forward in artificial intelligence. They are not just a tool for processing text, they are a new medium for creativity, a catalyst for innovation, and a partner in problem solving. Understanding how they work helps us appreciate their power and navigate their challenges responsibly. The journey of LLMs is just beginning, and it's going to be an exciting ride to see where they take us next. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of large language models. I hope you found it as fascinating as I do. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the cutting-edge tech that's shaping our future, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what you think is the most exciting application of LLMs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.